medicine for my father. Let me through.
Sure. Show me the pass and you can go.
Damn it, Tiernan. I don't have time for this.
I understand, but I can't let you through without a pass. Ask the captain to give you one.
Bloody hell, Tiernan. The captain's busy, and this is a matter of life and death. Come on, be a human here.
Not without a pass. I've got my orders.
What a nonce! Screw you, Tiernan! Who's there? Oh, you're my new worker. You don't look like one. And with arms like these, you couldn't even lift the tiniest of rocks. Burgess set you up for this. He did, didn't he? What a prick! When that idiot gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled upon an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through to him. Yeah, he used to serve too. He was the belder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world. But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence the medicine. Looks like it. Not that he'll ever admit it. Stubborn bastard. Our healer doesn't know what to do with him. Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Gobani's a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards. And you, Tiernan, can eat a dick.
If you want to enter the village, I need to see your pass. I'd like to, but I have an order from the captain not to let anyone through without a pass. Not after what happened to Corbin. 3 years ago, he was the one checking passes, and there was a guy called Fat Corbin who was a raging son of a bitch. He was forced into retirement, and he didn't like that one bit. The only reason he didn't get thrown in jail was his age. One day he got sloshed and forced Corbin to let him through. Then he charged at the captain with a sword, but was stopped by some keepers. Unfortunately, one of them was stabbed. Poor lad bled out. He was so guilt-ridden about the fellow who died that he hung himself using his own belt. And since that day, nobody gets through without a pass. I'm glad. Thank you. You can go.
Bloody hell. Look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders? I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. Oh, it's worth shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, So, what you want? One day my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gobani's ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I served my time. I lived my life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag all the time. Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job. That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger. It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers, or they've never even touched a woman.
That's no secret. He's just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world, and I'm part of it, so, well, it is what it is. That's all. I asked Tiber a few times if he could try to reduce the symptoms of whatever Gobani has. Every time it ended the same way. Broke in class, flailing at each other, and poor Finley, stressed as a chicken, trying to calm the whole quarrel down. But if I can't talk my father down, the mute fella had an even worse time of it. You really care about this? Don't you have better things to do with your time? Your choice. Nobody's gone to write a book about it, that's for sure. Gobani was the chief builder here in the Horns for years. I found him, enlisted, and tried to get to know the man. I learned the trade, and I got pretty damn good at it. Then, one day, he made a mistake. It was an accident that nearly killed him. He lost his position, and since he's a proud man, he couldn't admit that he was wrong. He had to blame me for it. Said it was all my fault. That I wanted to take his title from him. And so on and so forth. As if I cared about rebuilding the damned lighthouse. The truth is, Gobani was completely sloshed that day. Couldn't even stand on his own 2 feet. But he couldn't admit that he messed up. So he put the blame on me. I never wanted to be a builder. I tried to reason with him, but he wouldn't listen. And now, years later, here we are. It's a waste of time, but I won't stop you. Sometimes I feel like getting mad is the only thing that keeps that bastard alive.
I can't, but that doesn't really concern you, does it? No, not really. Please, I really don't feel like talking about my failures. Where to begin? Frequent and excruciating diarrhea, red nose, blotchy skin, and flies on top of all that. That's not just old age, my friend. I've met doctors who claim that such an ailment isn't always the result of physical conditions. It may have another cause, mental. Any ideas? Well, yes. I must admit that I'm completely unfamiliar with this field in my practice. So far, I've treated bodily ailments to heal, well, the body. Those suffering spiritually seek comfort in faith and prayer. Perhaps there's something more. Listen, before you go, if you're really interested, I've read that the druids had some luck in curing this disease. There won't be any druids left here in the south, but who knows? Maybe you'll have some luck. And if you do, please tell me all about it.
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village? You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now even they are misplaced. I have everything I need. The entire world in one place. There is something you could help me with. A small favor. I have a friend who made a home for himself in a pretty nice place. Quite a spacious cave underneath the keep. Beautiful view, peaceful and quiet. Every now and then, I brought dressed some fish so the poor guy wouldn't starve to death. If you would be so kind as to do it for me this time. I haven't been able to visit him for a while now. He has druidic knowledge. He also talks and looks like a druid. I'd say he is one, even though he tries to be someone else. Because helping people is a decent thing to do, my friend. Tell him I said hello.
Finally! Do you want me to starve to death just because I can command the primordial forces of nature? Doesn't mean I don't need to eat. Oh, you're not Hob. I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food? Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really. Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. A time for a nap. Except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions. A mysterious illness, you say? Oh, you've caught my attention. Go on, what are the symptoms? Oh, that's it? Oh, let me guess. Your patient drinks alcohol like it's water, and when it makes him feel sick, he drinks some more to ease the effects. Ugh. How terribly dull. And to think I was hoping for a stimulating afternoon. I should have known better. He needs to stop drinking. There. That's your cure. Everyone always does. They think that just because you command the elements, you can snap your fingers and every problem will solve itself. Then, when it doesn't, you're blamed for everything that is wrong with this world, and it only goes downhill from there. Off you hop, I have a busy schedule.
You do? Then don't keep me waiting. This could be a breakthrough. Why? What does that have to do with anything? In fact, alcohol is known to have purifying properties, when applied to wounds, for example. So it should be helping with whatever is wrong with him. Interesting. Now that I think about it, it makes sense. It does put the body into imbalance, causing vomiting and headaches next day. Anyway, I'm afraid there's nothing that could make old Gobani give up the booze. I don't think I've ever seen him sober, and I've been here a while now. You should talk to Durah. Maybe he'll have an idea for how to talk some sense into his old man. And one more thing. May I ask, where did you get the information about the cure? You've found a druid? A real live druid? Where is he? You have to tell me everything. I understand. You don't want to put him at risk. That's admirable. Thank you. And good luck with Gobani. You're going to need it.
Fish would sooner start barking. Wait, you serious? Maybe you're right. Maybe the old man needs to stop guzzling so much booze. But if that's the case, then there's no helping him. Because he just won't stop. Damn bastard. I'll tell Heber there's no sense in preparing any more herbs. If it's about alcohol, there's no point wasting any more of his time. Aye, sure. As soon as I get a permit to go down to the village. But it will end the same way as usual. We'll scream at each other and then go our separate ways. Until the next time. Yeah, I have to get back to work. Thanks for your help.
Holy crap, I haven't heard such bullshit in a long time. And believe me, the dimwits here are constantly talking rubbish. If that's all you had to say, then go away and finally do something useful. What the? Mackerel bit your arse or something? Damn. Oh, you're talking about Dara? Aye. Damn you. Don't think that all that nattering makes any impression on me. But you may be right. I don't have fond memories of my old man, and I was never really fine with it. I'll talk to him. That's the least I can do.
Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.